Hello everybody, today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I've got a big project coming up and I need to base paint a whole bunch of rocks white. Now I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely get frustrated trying to put coat after coat after coat of these paints that I have on there. So I reached out to you guys and I said, come on now, there's got to be an easier way. You guys recommended I try these two paints, and you also said I needed a little something called gesso. Well, my mom had a jar and she informed me it was called gesso. So I got this one, and the one y'all recommended most was Liquitex. So I ordered it, and guess what came in today? So I am going to try different combinations of my old paints, the new paints, using gesso, not using gesso. Oh, and I found this paint at Michael's. It says it's a sealer and a paint all in one, so we're going to give that a try too. All right, I got a decent amount of guinea pig rocks here, and I mean to find out the easiest way to coat these white. Oh, let's see if we can get it in under 3 coats. That would be perfect. All right, here we go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get out my 5 different white paints and 5 different rocks. I'm gonna paint them all one coat with the same paintbrush. I'll be rinsing it in water and dabbing it dry with a paper towel in between products. All right, I'm gonna speed through me painting these rocks so we can see what one coat looks like. Now I'm going to take 3 rocks and paint each of them with one coat of each of the gesso, and one of the folk art. Let's see where one coat gets us on these. Now I'm going to paint 5 rocks with the Liquitex gesso, and I'm going to paint 5 rocks with the TCW gesso. That should get these prepped up because we have 5 different paints to test out, and maybe they'll work better with a layer of gesso underneath. Won't know until we try, so that's where I'm headed. Stick with me, y'all. All right, I let everything dry overnight. Let's take a look at one coat. I noticed right away that this chalk paint has a rough texture, and the Liquitex is really smooth and shiny. I'm not sure what that means in the land of base paints, but we're about to find out. This Waverly paint does say no prep. All right, let's give them all a second coat and go check out the rest of our rocks. All right, let's check out this new folk art paint that I found and the 2 different gessos. After one coat, it's worth noting that the Liquitex gesso is rough, kind of like that Waverly paint. The other 2 are very smooth. Let's give them a second coat and see what happens. All right, the 5 rocks that I put the Liquitex gesso on is dry from yesterday, and now I'm gonna give each rock a coat of each paint. Let's do it. Now I'm gonna use the rocks that we coated with this TCW and give them each a coat of paint. Oh, I can't wait to see how this turns out. All right, all of our rocks have at least 2 coats of something now. Let's see how they all turned out. I am crossing my fingers that one of these is just good enough. Out of the 5, this one stands out the most to me as being really good coverage. Now, I have to admit that it's super rough in texture and it's a very flat finish. Now, Liquitex is a close second to that one. I think I'd have to put another coat on there, but it's worth noting that it's very smooth and shiny. So I think that might be a personal preference thing. All right, let's move on to the next set. I don't think any of these are going to work as a 2-coat solution to our white base paint, but let's see how these gessos do as a primer. I think that's what they're made for. These are the 5 stones that we coated in Liquitex gesso and then covered with each paint. The one with Waverly stands right out right away as the best coverage, but still not perfect. I see the same results with the TCW gesso. The one with Waverly stands out, but still not enough coverage. Let's get the 3 rocks that we put Waverly on, put them side by side and compare them. So let me grab the rock that has 2 coats of Waverly, and then I'm gonna grab the rock that has a coat of gesso and then a coat of Waverly. Here's the one with TCW and here's the one with Liquitex. What do you guys think? For me, the one with 2 coats of Waverly looks the best, which is like hitting the jackpot, y'all, because it's less product, which means less money, and I am thrilled about the results. This is definitely going to be the one I use on my project. So I've got 40 rocks to base paint white. I'll come back and show y'all how they all turn out with 2 coats. Let's give it a try. Cross your fingers for me. Here we go. All right, here they are. All 40 rocks with their brand new base coat of white. You guys, I am so happy with this chalky flat finish. Now, after I get done painting something cute on them, I will seal them in resin, and that's gonna make it all shiny. So, this is totally gonna work for me. I'm gonna list out all of the products I used in this video down in the description. If you saw something you want, there'll be a link there where you can easily find it. I really hope you guys found some sort of value in this video. Maybe it will save you the trouble. Maybe it'll help you out. Maybe you'll see something what not to do. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how you base coat your rocks. If you like this video, I know you're gonna love this playlist. Y'all, I try out new things all the time and I stick it in a video because why not? I hope you go give it a watch. And until next time, rock on!